the thing that I think is interesting about you now, for uh, what it's like for you to meet tremendous opportunity,
Yeah.
right? Phil Phails for you. And then move through that and then respond to that tremendous opportunity,
Right.
and kind of like you have more opportunity on the horizon.
Right.
That seems almost like, because when I asked you before about Andrew doing the Moon Tower comedy, you're like, I'm not that far along.
Right.
So then in my mind, I thought, okay, so she's newer in her career,
Yes.
and to be Kill Tony and then to be asked to come back seems to be too much for where you are in your career.
Sure.
But how do you, so the question that may or may not be true, it just is what I'm just brainstorming.
Sure.
So then the idea for me is like, how does someone rise to that occasion
Yeah.
and then meet this tremendous opportunity? What's the psychological kind of things that occur
Yeah.
in the fallout of all of that?
Yeah.
And so how's that land for you?
I mean, I've obviously been thinking about that a lot. But yeah, I think that you're right to say that like this is very early in my career. What has happened to me is like is really, I'm far too green for getting the opportunity that I have gotten, and
Mm-hmm.
that's been very overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
Um and yeah, thinking about how to be prepared for the follow-up opportunity is consumed a lot of my time over the last month. Um but yeah, when you ask how does that land, do you want me to start kind of talking about that,
You
or like,
can.
okay.
I mean, we'll talk about it more,
Okay.
because what we'll try to come upon, if you're down with that as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
topic of our
Yes, yeah. Yes.
discussion, we'll come up with like what the name of the show is. Phil Fails at Opportunity,
Sure, okay.
or Phil Fails at, like, what would you call that?
Sure.
It could be opportunity,
Um
growing. We could just spitball it.
sure. Yes, I'm super down with that as like a topic of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that has like been both like plaguing and animating me for the last month since this
Yeah, I'm
happened.
sure it
Yeah.
changed, and that's what we'll get into. It's probably
Yeah.
changed the direction of your life, and that
Yes.
you're not going to Montana
Right.
to do the camp thing. You're staying
Right.
here to like work on your craft and all these things. So your life has changed as a result of this. Maybe it is opportunity. Phil
Sure.
fails at opportunity.
Sure.
Because that's what I'll learn from you. How did you respond to opportunity?
Sure.
And I don't know how to speak to the part that's like almost, they call luck is when preparation
Meets
meets
opportunity.
opportunity. And I think the little thing I'm trying to get at, but I'm not sure how to word it right, is where it feels like maybe under preparation, like maybe you don't feel like, or do you? How does that work?
I don't feel like what?
That you've had enough experience in this career to
Certainly
meet
not.
that level
Certainly not.
of
Yeah.
opportunity, and here you are in the next
Right.
6 months. You're going to need like a Karate Kid montage,
Right. Yes.
or like a Top Gun montage where you're just like firing off jokes and
Yeah.
then punching a punching bag or something.
Yeah.
With like a motivational song.
Yeah, no, I certainly am underprepared for what's happened. I mean, like, don't feel like you have to worry about insulting me by saying how new at this I am. That is very true.
Well, I only know of it because of how you
Right.
communicated to me.
Right. But like twice now you've said like, or maybe you are it's like, no, I'm not ready for this. And
Okay.
you don't have to worry about,
Okay, cool,
yeah,
cool,
like
cool. I don't want to offend you.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Right.
But yeah,
This is AI's popping in here. AI just was like giving me help.
You haven't offended me.
This is what AI said.
You haven't offended me at all. You're being thoughtful, and I appreciate that. How can I help you today?
Wow.
Thank you, AI. I'm out of here on that. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, I'm what
How would we speak
happened?
to that in the topic on the title? Phil fails at opportunity unprepared, or that's a bunch of words. Opportunity or
Do you always name the episode before you
every
film it?
time.
Before you film it?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's what we discussed before I start the show. So we
Oh,
kind
okay.
of that's the topic that'll
I see.
underpin the arc of our discussion.
I see.
You were thinking maybe we like look at it in retrospect and say like, what was the topic?
Well, if you're struggling to decide now, it occurred to me that might be a strategy to
That'd be a
move forward,
strategy.
right? Like,
We just have to come upon one,
sure.
and then we live with that
Okay.
consequences of that decision.
Got it.
It could just be opportunity.
Sure. And that's yeah, if that's
Phil fails an opportunity. What is your opportunity? Phil fails at spelling. What does your title? Would you say comedian, or what would you say your title is?
yes, comedian.
Comedian. Phil fails an opportunity. Serena Thiel. Thiel.
Teal.
Like the color.
Yes.
Phil fails opportunity. And then basically like I'll ask questions about opportunity and we'll explore that. Then we'll do a little improv game.
Okay.
And then we'll do like your life story.
Okay.
That's kind of how I structure these first times. The follow-ups tend to be shorter and we don't do the life story or the improv game because we're kind of like, I don't know why, but
Sure.
that's just how I've done them.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Opportunity. I like that we both wore the black.
Yes. I noticed that as well.
I wear black a lot. I like wearing black. It's a
Yeah.
good color.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Okay. Do you want to do anything before we start?
Yeah, do you mind if I use your bathroom?
Nope. This just swivels out.
Okay.